And for now, we create a close sprite shape and add a little bit of tie on it, even though it's a little bit crude. But yeah, I think I can live with it. And so let's add a little bit collider on it. So if you just click close sprite shape, you can add components, and yeah. Search collider, we got the box collider, all sorts of. But this time I'm going to use edge collider 2D. So if you add that, you will notice that if you look at these edges and just get rid of renderer. Oh, sorry, that's the background. Sorry. Close sprite shape, and let's get this renderer. And you can see that there is a outline here, which is our collider, right? And of course, if you want to say edit the shape, and the colliders will be added as well, so this is pretty helpful. So if you exit edit, and you can see this collider already got added, and yeah, that's pretty good. And because you got the collider on, you can test it out how it goes. So I'm going to just create a 2D object, and you can create a dynamic sprite, which is pretty good. So essentially it's just a sprite with a sprite renderer, but with the box collider as well as a rigid body automatically attached to it, so it's much quicker for you to do that. And let me get the layer out, so 50, maybe 100, so you can see it, and much bigger, 20. Okay, so let's just put it here, and let's just get a 2 windows side by side so you can see what's going on. And obviously the camera is a little bit small, maybe 50, and that's too small, 100. Let's move it down, maybe, where's our sprite? Let's move here, and viewport spec width and height. Let me width 2. Right, let me just get it here. Scale it. Yeah. I'm gonna change the camera later on. I think this is already good enough. Okay, so let's play it. Pretty strange, because the dynamic sprite is not falling down, which is weird. Let me get this static dynamic, sorry. Yeah, so as you guys can see, they're already got down because we got the gravity and it's falling down, which is pretty good. So rigidbot 2D, we can, once it is done, I'm going to just attach the Jedi to it, but first I need to maybe change a little bit shape of it. So maybe here, I got our Jedi, attach that to it, and you can switch off the render so the user won't notice this here. I think maybe I need to just move it out. Get down a little bit. Or maybe I'm just going to make it much bigger. Say 100 and 200. Yeah, pretty good. And then attach that Jedi to it. And yeah, let's test it out. Dynamic, maybe gravity a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, at least we got this Jedi moving, right? So yeah, so once I pause it, there are two things I need to change. One is I need to change it to dynamic, gravity scale, maybe a little bit bigger, and yeah, and the close sprite shape need to be a little bit higher, I think. So let's try this out. Got this up, maybe here. Alright, let's look at it. You don't need to worry about camera because we're dealing with camera. Okay, it's just a big slide and now Jedi just got down. Pretty good. I think you can even got a mass up. You get gravity up, mass up, and I don't think this will change it because the 40 speed should be the same. Maybe got the 50. That's pretty big. Gravity. Ooh, right. It just got stopped. Right. Pretty good. Yeah. And I think the yeah, the physics is pretty good, but the height of our the height of our ground is a little bit thick, so I'm going to make it thinner. So what I'm going to do is to change all this color sprite shape by click this and choose everything, and here we can change the height of it. So if I make it a little bit smaller, and it just become much easier for the eye, because if it's too thick you will notice that, but if it's pretty small, you sort of adjust it. Yeah, I just saw my Jedi drop to the ground, but never mind. Yeah, maybe something like that, and this looks pretty good. And of course I don't think this will affect the collider part, so yes, let's try to do that. So yeah, pretty good. And remember, there is also a collider part. The edge collider material is trigger. Yeah, we switch on the edge collider. Yeah, as you guys can see, we got the collider here, and of course you can get this collider offset to a little bit under the ground, so it's just become more natural. So when they hit it, become pretty natural to just fold it down, and this looks pretty good. And yeah, and of course you can change. There is a funny thing, you can change the static sprite to a different sort of thing. So let me show you guys. Okay, so you can just you don't need to stick to this step, but rather you can just delete it and create a new to the object. Let me add it a little bit physics, dynamic sprite, right? And yeah, I even got a circle here, so maybe 100, so it will show up 100, 200, maybe just 100. And because you got a circle here and it's dynamic gravity scale, let me get a 50. So this will, yeah, falling down smoothly, and you will even jump a little bit. So yeah, and of course you then can attach your Jedi to this dynamic shape, and then I think the Jedi do not have any collider on it, so you don't need to worry about it. You just need to get the Jedi to dynamic sprite and just switch off the renderer, and let's see that. Oh, our Jedi just rolling down the hill like it just got. Okay, good, and we'll roll back. Yeah, pretty good. In a valley of a gradual descent to the bottom of this. This is pretty good. I can even got this Jedi order out, so maybe got 100 just to make sure, 110 just to make sure it will show up above this layer. Okay, this is more fun. Alright, I will just switch it back. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, basically you can do whatever you like with this model as long as you got that certain attached to it. And of course you want to add a little bit of variation, you can scale it up, not completely identical circle, right? You get 110 and 120, something like that. And yeah, and you can move it down a little bit, or you can just got this Jedi and you can move down relative to this. So yeah, and of course you can get it up relative to this. It all depends on you. Okay, so if I just get it down, but approximately got a foot, and there will be completely different animation. Alright, so yeah, I think that's it. You can play around with it, and yeah, I will see you at the next video.